Hello, Gemini. We are looking into your current energies post solar eclipse. We're going to slowly start to wind down from that heavy eclipse, solar eclipse energy. Plus, we also have Mercury still in retrograde until I think the 25th, the full moon in Scorpio is on the 23rd. I think we also have Venus in Aries, or it's going into Aries very soon. So kind of an interesting mix of energy right now. We're going to look into where you are at, the messages for you at this time for Gemini. Star, the challenge, and your outcome. Oh, look at that. Water, water, water. So much water right now. You might be in the fields. You might be very also spiritually or emotionally attuned. I feel that you could be in a place where you're very much connected with your heart, with the high priest, the king of water, or the queen of water. King of water is right there. Ooh, that's interesting, actually. You have the king and the queen of water right here. For some of you, there may be a relationship conflict because the king of water is in the challenge position. There might even be someone here healing a relationship with the king of water. It could be anyone in your life. It's going to be someone who is very, kind of emotionally, well, I want to say almost emotionally immature. If it's going to be in the challenge position, it could be someone who's very emotionally difficult. You might be having a problem with one particular problem person in the emotions, but you're sort of in this position, I feel, of trying to heal it or trying to work on it by being compassionate and caring. That's going to be one scenario. There are a few things here that are popping out, but the Queen of Water is naturally Scorpio energy, and your Pisces with the King is naturally very attuned with people from a very sensitive place. So very compassionate, listening, feeling very well. But also too, this could be within self, the King of Water and the Queen. The King, there could be a bit of an emotional duality. Well, this is your archetype, so mastering the dualities of the person who holds the space for others and is wise and compassionate and feeling deeply, versus maybe the queen sort of in the little bit of the background. Not that she has to be in the background, but maybe there's something calling you to be more in the foreground. Maybe it's even in your career position or with family or a particular relationship. There could be a dualities between this, the diplomacy being a little bit more, I don't know, it says proactive, or what's the word I'm thinking? Taking the initiative in some form with the emotions. You might be sort of in the feels rather than making a move or creating change in the emotional landscape. So it could even be with the heart. It could be with other people. But yeah, the Queen of Water, I feel regardless, you're definitely in the feels and you're moving towards the Ace of Water. So wherever you're at, if it's a relationship or within yourself, I feel that you are moving towards something very meaningful. Could be a new career experience or career path or project or relationship where your heart is definitely open. So you might be in this place of sort of maneuvering your emotions or getting a feel for how to work with your emotions, if it's to do with another person and yourself or yourself. But you get something new out of this dynamic that I mentioned, however it resonates with you. And the star is your main energy right now. So there could be healing. There could be healing going on right now between you and another person or within yourself. The star does come after the Tower in the major arcana. It does signify a period of healing, but also of alignment with your North Star. And the North Star could be the Ace of Water. It could be new love. It could be a new creative project. It could be a new, even a version within yourself regarding your heart, in some way expressing differently or feeling differently within your heart here. But the stars are aligning. So you're feeling right now, I feel more hopeful and more aligned, or going through the process of integration. So let's go under the star for Gemini. So you have the Hangman, Ten of Cups, and Four of Swords. Okay. Well, you definitely have, I feel the Ace of Water and the Ace of Swords here could be a new project for some of you, maybe even a career path. But I feel if it is a new career path, I feel you're going to be approaching this one differently because of the Ace of Water. I feel that you're going to be approaching it from more of from the heart, very sincere and genuine and connecting with people deeper. And you may even have a new realization with yourself of how to work with people in a different way. The hangman with the star is a new realization. Also surrendering, seeing your life from a different vantage point. You could have had a big shift also during this eclipse. Where there's new realization and new alignment. It's leading you to balance, peace, and harmony with the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, and especially the Hangman is a new perspective coming in here. You're seeing something differently about yourself and or interpersonal relationships or a relationship. But it's definitely going to change something here significantly in a very beautiful way. And so the 10 of Cups is balance, it's harmony, coming to the end of a chapter, feeling very complete and very satisfied and very whole. And like I said, there's a shift on reality here. There's a whole new perspective coming in where you are seeing something quite differently, especially about yourself, I feel. But it is going to translate into other relationships and other situations. And the Ace of Pentacles is giving you a new opportunity here. With the Ace of Pentacles is giving you a new, I feel, project, career path, idea, even home. But whatever this is, it is, I feel you're coming from a different place with it for sure. Okay, so let's go into the King of Water. So this is your challenge. What is the King of Water about for Gemini? And your guidance. Okay, interesting. The King of Water, I mean, I'm going to give two, you have the dualities here. And that's funny that I mentioned before. So it is something about, it's difficult to bring something together. If it's within yourself, it's like a push and pull energy, and it's going to be within the emotions, or it's going to be another person. But I feel it's more within yourself, given the Chariot here as a challenge and Judgment as a challenge. This is all about movement and rising up to a new version of yourself. Now, for some of you, you may be even inspired to move into a role of leadership or guidance in some kind of way, kind of being at the forefront from the emotions, though. It's very diplomatic. It's very good with people, weighing things out, being very sensitive, very compassionate and supportive. But there's something holding you back from moving into this role or position within yourself, or maybe even a new career path, etc. So there may be some things holding you back in some way. Maybe there's fear, maybe there's a bit of resistance, maybe there's the dualities again, the sort of push-pull energy, or Judgment here is signifying that there is a judgment call. There is something that is calling you towards something greater, and you might be either ignoring it, or there may be fear or resistance or uncertainty. Judgment here in the challenge position means that there might even be a cycle that needs to be completed within self, or letting go of attachments or beliefs or fears to clear up space energetically or emotionally for you to move forward. So something's still holding you back to maybe where things have been comfortable in some form, even if it is within the psyche. The 4 of Pentacles is your guidance. So something around it could be even being frugal right now, being very mindful around finances, being very protective. It's interesting. Let's take another look. 3 of Swords. Maybe it's a time for some of you to let go and forgive. Maybe for some, I don't know. It could even be protect your finances or protect your assets against someone else, maybe for someone. I'm kind of getting that vibe, which I never do, truthfully. The 9 of Cups is gratitude and fortune after difficulty. So finding those emotions of gratitude and peace and calm in maybe a little bit of a time of healing and forgiveness and letting go. The 3 of Swords is especially in the guidance area, is all about letting go and forgiving and finding that within your heart so that you can find peace within. And yes, maybe there's a level of protectedness that needs to happen, guardedness, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but not to an extreme. Okay, let's go into the Ace of Water for Gemini. This is your outcome. 2 of Wands. Yeah, so you get an opening. Okay, so you have a lot of 2s here, right? So I feel still weighing something out, but I'll get to that in a moment. The 2 of Fire and the 3 of Pentacles with the Ace of Water and the King of Fire Okay, this is nice. Like I said, you're opening up as soon after this shifts or changes or does what it needs to do. You have the Ace of Water as the outcome. And like I said, this is a new, it could be like I'm kind of getting more of like career projects, something that you're interested in, something that sort of fills your cup. And it can be relationships, but I feel it's more around something that you're working on. And it can be reflective of love too. Again, take it as it resonates, but this is the opening, the Two of Fire. This is moving you towards a new path, and you have the support. So you could have also a new career path. You could have a new or supportive group of people to work with, and it's leading you to something new. So it could be even a refresh within a certain group of people from the past. It can be all of a sudden a new project or a new career path. And the Two of Pentacles is balancing things out, weighing things out. Even you might even feel a little bit overloaded by responsibilities. With this symbolism here is the person is drowning almost. It's a man, I'm assuming, drowning almost in water. So kind of holding the Two Pentacles above water, trying to save something or trying to not drown in all the responsibilities and all of the weight of like multitasking, for example. But the King of Fire is you. And this is Sagittarius energy, but it is you rising up into a new expression, a new version of yourself. I feel it's very symbolically aligned with the solar eclipse that we just had, actually. And there's this breakthrough point here that you're going to reach, where you're going to burst into a new version of yourself. You're going to take the lead. You're going to be out there more. You're going to feel very liberated and very empowered, right? So that King of Fire is a good influencer, someone who's very large and in charge, putting himself out there in whatever capacity, maybe even entrepreneurial type of energy. All right, so let's go into the Animal Oracle for Gemini. Chameleon spirit, act as if. So it could even be a little bit of a fake it till you make it kind of, or act as if you're already there. What does it feel like? What does it look like, especially, and sort of starting to align yourself energetically. It could be even a law of attraction mechanism where you can integrate into your daily practice of feeling like you're already here, feeling like you're already in there. And it may start to align you more with the outcome. All right there, Gemini, I am wishing you all the best, and I will see you again very soon. Take care.